I am Augueste-James, co-owner of the Lokal Bites.
And I am Vernette Augueste-James, also the co-owner of the Lokal Bites.
And we're here with Dazzle magazine. The Lokal Bites is a product that contains local items: plantain, breadfruit, sweet potato, and also dashing. We also have salsas available. Currently we have original, which is tomato based, and mango salsa.
But there are definitely other dips that we are exploring. We're slightly introducing the chutney flavor to the market, but it's not fully developed as yet. But there are big things in store for the Lokal Bites. The Lokal Bites came from a lot of brainstorming. A lot of heads came together to make the name the Lokal Bites, but basically it generally means Dennery Local Bites because we're based in Dennery and from Dennery, and so we wanted it to resemble or reflect that of something we can prepare as a community. So that's basically how it started, and yeah, ended, and that's how we are.
I am a chef by profession, so normally I would have prepared little snacks, the same chips that we now sell, when someone wants a catering as part of the menu. And then everyone would be, okay, that's really good, you should really package this and sell it. So I really never took them serious until, I must mention this, my cousin, she was at me 24/7. If you make it, I will buy it. And one morning I just woke up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make some money today. And I just made it, and then she was the first customer right there off the bat. And then it has been going, so we've been doing it for some time now. The chips that we decided to make, we actually make anything that persons ask for. But after trial and error, we realized that some of the products, they don't fare as well. After doing it for a while, we know for sure we could have dealt with the breadfruit, the dashing, the sweet potato, and the plantain. These are the things we knew, okay, these things would last. So the other items we could do, but it wouldn't last in packaging.
The feedback has taken us like a whirlwind. I mean, we moved from not knowing where this business was going, presenting a product, yes, only a few persons knew, to the point where we would guarantee you, if you just tasted it, we never did samples. We just tell our customers we'll be ready to give you your money back if you did not like it, and there was never an instance where that happened.
So the reason we mix is because we want to offer a bit of everything, and we wanted to move away from the traditional plantain chips and maybe now the conventional breadfruit chips. So we wanted to do a little more than just what was happening, what was the norm. So that's why we started with the mix.
And the mix is obviously unique to the Lokal Bites. You cannot get this anywhere else. You cannot get this anywhere else. The mix is what makes us who we are. You ask what makes us different. Basically, when you look at our packaging, when you first introduced to the Lokal Bites chips or salsa, when you look at the packaging, first of all, you would see the fig tree in the back. There's the St. Lucia flag. It's very colorful, it's very attractive. Plus the chips in there itself, it's a clear packaging, and so you would be able to see exactly what you're getting. The product itself is fresh, it's new, it's inviting, and so basically that's what would set us apart from every other thing that you would see. You would see your parsley bits in there. It just looks inviting, and so there's nothing that you can do but want to taste it.
And to add, there's also the component that you don't get a bag of air. That's one of the things that you need to look forward to. So when you purchase the other products, you see, yes, a big healthy bag standing on there, but then when you pick it up, it's a bag of air. We ensure that the bag is
we ensure that our customers are compensated for what they buy, so they get value for money. hands down.
Some of the challenges that we face when starting up, initially it was the issue of sourcing the ingredients, the raw produce, the things that we would use to make the chips itself. One way we sort of overcome the challenge was to make linkages across the island. So we literally, even if we're based in Denver, we sometimes make a journey all the way to sometimes Soufrière, sometimes Choiseul, just to collect maybe a sack of potato or a sack of dashing or something, just to ensure that the customers can always have
and production continues.
The local available.
The Local Bites is bigger than it was before. And so the main challenge at this point, like I tell you, is to try to improve our working conditions. So basically we're trying to source a warehouse, trying to put things in place, because we're working from our home. We've literally transformed our home into a factory setting so that we can get the product to St. Lucians. So that's, for me, this is what we're doing right now. And in terms of facing that challenge, of course, we're sourcing finance so that we can, of course, try to expand.
Our biggest accomplishment to date, I would say, changing the packaging. I mean, it may seem insignificant, but that's one of the biggest accomplishments. Because initially we would have had the chips in the normal bag that you would buy, the rice and sugar, the 2-pound bags, and the clay bags, right? The plastic bags. And sourcing that and the packaging, I must give a shout out to Benny Boy Genius, excellent marketing. Excellent business marketing. I mean, taking time out and branding the product, make sure that it looked like something. For me, just the look, the feel of the product, reaching, I mean, not only St. Lucia, seeing that person's in the diaspora in St. Lucia, the diaspora in Canada, the UK, the US, everywhere, people just giving a little shout out to the local and saying, hey, I got mine today. The advice that I would give to anyone who would decide to go into a small business is to, first of all, have a level head. Be ready to get knocked down, because sometimes when you come in, you have a bright idea. I mean, persons may hit you, and when they hit you, sometimes it may not all be like we would say fight down, whatever we want to call it, or negativity. But when they hit you, sometimes it's a matter of taking it into consideration and taking it with a grain of salt and just refocusing and saying, okay, maybe the person has a point. Perspective, having that level head, the mindset that it will not come easy. You must have that. No one is going to offer it to you. So even when you think like, okay, yes, I've tried and it's not going anywhere, you cannot quit, because no one is going to say, hey, here's a business, I've already put everything in place, I just need you to run this. So you must be level-headed, you must be strong, you must be willing to give, you must be a fighter, and you must, of course, put God first in everything, and He'll see you through.
Yeah, and also be ready to, if you were exercising a level of discipline in somebody else's job, you would have to triple that in putting the effort into your business. Definitely that, and try to get some sleep. Try to get some sleep, because it's important. It's important for your focus. Unfortunately, the Local Bites is not being offered at supermarkets right now. However, you can reach us on Facebook and our Instagram pages at the Local Bites, and of course you can contact us via WhatsApp 732-9919 and we'll get it to you.
And don't forget to subscribe to Dazzle magazine on YouTube.